Hello and welcome back. This is BVictory, recharging my soul and my battery for another week. Last week I was listening to a lecture, and two words that the person said really resonated with me, and I've been thinking about it all week, and it's so applicable just in everyday life, but especially with what I do in helping seniors during their retirement. And the two words are decisions and their consequences. And if you really take a moment and think about it, it is so significant. It is so just deep that the decisions that we make and what their consequences are, sometimes intended, sometimes unintended. And as it applies to me in helping seniors during their retirement, I come across seniors and the decisions that they have made in their past. Maybe they wanted to retire with more money, but they don't have that in place. They wanted to have less debt, but they don't have that, and it's hanging over their head and their monthly payment. They wanted to come into retirement with no mortgage payment, and they still have several $100,000 of mortgage payments hanging over their head. And the consequences of all of these things and the decisions that have been made in the past, maybe 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, are not coming home to roost. And it's representing itself every month with their financial struggles, their inability to have financial independence and freedom at a period in their life where they really are entitled to have that peace of mind, that freedom, but they don't. And all they are counting on is their Social Security or a small amount of pension. And the conversation always turns invariably to what happens when your spouse passes away and you lose half of that Social Security. And they give me that look, this look of I don't know, uncertainty. Yet when I bring up an opportunity for them, I show them how the numbers can still work in their favor. We can take a small amount of equity that they have available in their home, pay off their existing mortgage, establish a line of credit, give them flexibility. They still can't do it. And that's the consequences of decisions that they have made in their mind about thinking that a reverse mortgage is a bad product. The consequences of a decision they made that reverse mortgages are not an option for them. Consequences of decisions that they made by listening to other people who don't have their best interest in mind or don't even know their financial situation. Yet they seem to be stuck and unable to move forward. If that's you, if you're in this period of your life where the decisions that you have made are now coming and paying a price with the consequences that are getting harder and harder to pay every month, where you're struggling, your savings is running out, your monthly income is not covering enough of what your outgoing expenses are, you owe it to yourself to reconsider the options that are available for you. Because I will tell you, right now interest rates have gone up, property values are beginning to fluctuate downwards, and there will come a time that even the options that are available for you may not be available. And then the only thing that can be done is you selling your property. Do you want to be 80 years old, 85 years old, putting your house up for sale, selling it in a who knows what kind of a housing market, to then come face huge capital gains, tax obligations, moving out of a house when you're 80 years old and packing 30, 40, 50 years of memories in boxes and figuring out what your next step is, are not the options that you should be leaving yourself with and painting yourself into a corner with. So I hope this video, which is intended to make you realize that your decisions do have consequences. They're not made in a vacuum. Again, sometimes intentional, sometimes unintentional. But you also have options. And if you don't consider your options, if you're not discussing it with someone professional, someone educated, someone capable of showing you what the scenario is, you're cheating yourself. I hope you consider this option and understand that it's designed and intended to help you. I thank you for your time. I thank you for being my client. I wish you all the best. Get out there, enjoy yourself, Have a beautiful and blessed day. God bless you. Thank you.